we go. Hang on, people.
Park are back starting August 14th, thanks to our friends at Mary's Pizza Shack. Don't wait, spots fill fast.
Morning, Sticker Health friends. How's it going? Ready? Here we go. Check it out. I'm gonna take you cruising to. This place is called Friedman Brothers. Friedman Brothers is one of the oldest yards around Sonoma County. They've grown from throughout the years. Now a lot of people see me at home. Hey, how you doing? I got a sack of Portland cement I'm picking up.
What are you picking up?
It's just a pack. Yeah.
You know where it is?
Yeah, I know where it's at. All right, thanks. Okay, so I let this guy know that I'm here to pick up a sack of cement. I paid for it inside, so I'm going to be picking it up. Check this out, you guys. This is why Friedman Brothers is a lot better than Home Depot, because yards like Friedman Brothers, you can drive your truck. Look at all the lumber that's everywhere, okay? You're going to be watching everything so you can see. Now, you save more money this way because you could drive your truck right up to where your lumber or in my case, concrete is at. And you can load it straight onto your truck without having to put it on those little carts. And then push it all the way around the store. Then you pay for it, then you gotta take it all the way to your truck. So that takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy. Okay, I'm always talking to you about energy. Azteca Health, it's number one. But also working the smart way is also better. Okay, see, I'm paying the same price as I would be in Home Depot. Okay, but here at Friedman Brothers, I could drive my truck right up to it and get it, and I don't have to push it all the way around the store. Okay, watch, I'm gonna show you, so pay attention, boys and girls. Okay, look, I'll show you. Okay, come on, look, I'll show you. So look, I need some cement. Look at this, I can park right up to it. From here, I can put it straight onto my truck, okay? So I got one of those there. See, that's the basalt and it's Portland cement. We're gonna be making some cement. So I'm gonna grab one of those bags and I'm gonna load it on my truck, and then we're ready to go. Okay, now I can wait here and have them loaded for me. Okay, hang on a minute. Whoa, hang on, people. Told you not to move. Don't be doing that. See what I mean? Hang on a minute. Okay, so watch, I'm gonna show you something, okay? So these sacks are the 98 pounds. These sacks weigh 98 pounds, basically 100 pounds. They got the other ones here. These are 47 pounds. They're half of this. Now, I could have somebody load it for me, they'll do it, but by the time they get here, I'm done already. Okay, check this out. Okay, look. So, I'm able to bring my truck. Okay, for those of you that echan un chingo de cemento, you guys buy a lot of Portland cement or concrete mix or whatever. Mira, aquí tienen de todo. Okay, you can bring your truck right here, right up to it. They have forklifts. I usually, when I'm buying a lot of concrete or I'm buying a lot of Portland cement or whatever, because we buy by the pallets. Nosotros cuando compramos material, casi siempre es por pailas. Okay, so going to stores like this is mejor, because you save a lot of time. Okay, you save a lot of time. You can drive your truck, put on your lumber, 2x4s, whatever. And places like Home Depot and stuff, they're cool and all, Pero you have to do a lot of work because you have to go all the way inside the store and all that crap, and load it up, and then go pay, and then load it up onto your truck or whatever again. Okay, so, oops. Hang on, people. What did it fall for? Stop doing that shit. Hang on a minute. It's not easy doing this, you guys. So anyways, I just figured I'd tell you that because you people need to know. Don't move. Hang on, let me switch this over. There we go. Hang on, people, okay? Don't move. Just stay right there. There we go. There we go. Okay, you guys see how easy that was, right? I only got one sack, but I did this to show you so that you guys get an idea of the shit that I do. A lot of people ask me all the time, you know, how do I do this? How do I do that? Give me some advice for this or for that. And my best advice to all you guys that are starting out is to use your brains when you work. Cuando estén trabajando, usen su cabeza. Ahorita pagué the same amount that I would have paid at Home Depot. I paid here at Freeman Brothers. It's the same price because I shop in both places. But the big difference is me being able to just park my truck, load it onto my truck, straight onto the truck, not onto a little cart you gotta push around still. Okay, you see how that man right there in front of me, he parked right where he needs the material. So a lot of the times doing the jales is being intelligent. It's not, brute force. No es fuerza bruta. Muchas de las veces es usando la cabeza. Okay? Okay. Okay, how much do you think you spent on Milwaukee tool steel? Me? Oh shit, thousands, man. Thousands and thousands of, like $100,000. Probably in about 30 years since I started buying Milwaukee. Probably like $30,000 just on Milwaukee. You know, I'm talking about salsa blades, the tools themselves. You guys gotta realize my tools get stolen all the time. A mí los rateros me buscan los güeyes. Ya saben que mi troca siempre tiene herramienta. So me roban all the time. Dude, my truck's gotten stolen like 4 times in less than 2 years. No, I'm sorry. It's like 4 times in like 2 years. Okay, you guys see all the lumber y todo? Okay, you guys can pull your trucks up right here, straight onto your truck en vez de navegar like in Home Depot and stuff. I go to Home Depot all the time, don't get me wrong. But when I get heavy stuff like that, la varilla también, it's right there. You can load it up straight onto your truck. You know what I mean? And for the same price. Get it? Why would I get? You know what, dude, Flaco? What are you talking about? Hi. All right. I just get it. All right.
There you go.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
See you later. Okay, so vámonos. Let's go cruising, everybody. Yeah.
Aquí estamos en el van, Rami, para echarle gas, pues, si quieres, y comprar los cigarros. ¿Dónde estás?
Aquí estaba, I'm down the street. I'll see you there.
Órale, pues.
Bye. Barry! Now, why would I get what would you say? Get a what? A pew-pew? Let me think about that. You ever caught anybody stealing from you, Theo? Oh yeah, I've gotten people stealing from me. Let me see. Friends? I've gotten a few friends stealing from me a few times. And then, let me see. About 2 years ago, my friend Steve, you guys know my friend Steven, right? You know my friend Steven? Okay, Steven and I, we were on our way to work. Steven was working with me, and we were on our way to work, right? And I kid you not, man. I kid you not. We were walking towards my truck, and Steven was walking like not too far ahead of me, but I was still talking to him, not really yelling, but he could still hear me. And I kid you not, man. We walked to my truck. Steven was ahead of me, and we hear some kind of noise. Okay, we heard some kind of noise. We didn't really think nothing of it. And as Steven was going towards, like almost inside my truck, some dude was walking by, okay? He was coming towards us. And then we didn't think nothing of it. Right? And I kid you not, man. I got in the truck and I started up, my friend Steven and I think it was my brother Leo. They were about to, have a conversation and all that shit. And I fucking turned on the truck and it started going pow, 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 pow. So I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? So I turned it off right away, obviously. And what happened is that guy, they had just passed next to me, to Steven first and then me. Okay, and he was like coming behind the truck, but we didn't think nothing of it. He got in some car was right there next to him. He got in there, and it turned out those fools, they stole my catalytic converter from my truck. Okay, this shit happens to me a lot. Your Instagram video has 1 million views. Oh yeah, you saw that, right? Yeah, it's got 1 million views already. TikTok took it off, and Facebook took it off. It's also on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't have that many views, only a few. But on Instagram, it's already over 1 million views this morning. It was almost 1.5 million, but that was because Instagram and Facebook share the same views. So what happened is they added up all those views, and my video yesterday was already it was at like 150 million. No, 100.5 million, 1.5 million, almost 2 million basically. But since Facebook took it off and all that crap, it went back to 900,000 something, okay? And then overnight, it's over 1 million already again. Just by Instagram, only Instagram. Stupid crap. They took the audio off? For real? What's up, Dil? Mary Jane! Holy crap! Is that really you? For real? Who won? No, I'm just on my way to get some gas and shit. Es todo. ¿Verdad que sí? Órale. Elvis. Órale, Elvis. I hear pow, pow, pow. Y le corre allá. Y cuando la corre. Okay. Okay, well, you guys check it out. So I got in my truck, y prendí mi troca, and it started to going pow, 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 bien culero. And I got out of my truck. I knew exactly what it was when I heard that, because I used to work on cars too. Okay, I've worked on cars. I can change my own engine, my transmission, whatever, you name it. People used to pay me to work on their cars back in the days when I was younger. So anyways, I know what it was right away. So I'm like, fuck. And it was that guy that got in that car right there in front of us. So, we didn't see what he was doing until it was already way too late. Ya se había pelado Baltasar en el carro, bien aculado. I mean, imagine you see my friend Steven right in front of you and you're stealing something from us. And we didn't realize what he was doing though. But yeah, he got away with it. Me costó, to fix my truck, they charged me like 2,000 bucks basically to get my catalytic converter with installation. It came out to be like 2,500 bucks for me to put that back on. So yeah, man, people son bien culeros. All right, is everybody ready or what? Give me a second.
Ya tiene estilo, ¿verdad?
Allí lo jale. See ya. Okay, you ready? Where did Uncle go? I'm right here! Okay, hang on, let's go. I'm gonna take you cruising again. Oops. Truck's getting old, everybody. All right, so check it out. I'm gonna show you something, all right? Well, actually, you can't see it, so I'll just wait. Actually, you can see it. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you something that I found. I'll show you when I get there. All right, I'll leave you in suspense. I found something, and I'm gonna show you what it is. Okay, do you guys want to go through the city or the freeway? Any takers? City? All right, because I could take the freeway right here. Look, this is Todd Road and Highway 101. And so, okay, so I could go that way and get there faster. But if you want to go through the city, I'll go through the city, and then you can check out the view. All right? All right, check it out. Now, you people got to realize that I've been raised here in Santa Rosa, okay? Petaluma. Mostly Santa Rosa and Petaluma, but I've lived in all the cities here in Sonoma County. All right, so I'm gonna, basically this is my home. I'm taking you. A lot of people, when I'm live, they're like, hey, show us your house, do, you know, crib check, y que la chingada. I don't show people all my stuff in my house. Pero aquí en Santa Rosa, you know, I grew up here and shit in Petaluma. I lived in a lot of ranchos. We lived in ranches when I was a kid. It was a lot of fun growing up in a ranch, okay? Because there's a lot of dairies here. When we grew up in a few of them. So I know what a ranch life is like, okay, you guys? And also, when I lived in Mexico, we had our own cows and all kinds of crap. So, anyways, Sonoma County is it's an agricultural county. You could drive a freeway anywhere legally without a license and all that crap, because it's a farm tool. Apartment? What's apartment? Okay, so this is Santa Rosa Avenue. Okay, check this out, you guys. For those of you that live in Santa Rosa, you know, everybody knows Santa Rosa Avenue, right? This is like one of the famous. This used to be the old Redwood Highway. What that means is that back in the days, before there was freeways and all that, this was the main, highway from getting to from San Francisco to like Hillsburg, Cloverdale, Santa Rosa, Petaluma. All these cities, they line up on the it's called the old Redwood Highway. Okay, and it wasn't a highway. It wasn't on the It wasn't a freeway or nothing. It was just like dirt roads, you know, unpaved. I'm talking about, you know, back in the days when there was no cars. It was, you know, carts and horses and all kinds of stuff like that. But that's why they call it the old Redwood Highway. And that takes you through every city, okay? From San Francisco, across the Golden Gate Bridge. Before the bridge, they used to have ferries that would ferry you over to this side. And then from there, that's where the old Redwood Highway started, from the Golden Gate Bridge, before there was a bridge there, okay? So anyways, Santa Rosa Avenue is part of that, this street that I'm driving on. Also, when I was a kid, this didn't have any pavement. It was all brecha, okay? It was a dirt road. Not dirt, it had gravel is what it had. But it wasn't paved at all. I mean, it was hella ghetto, okay? And there was a lot of working women here, okay? Aquí había un chingo de cariñosas when I was a kid. The women would walk up and down Santa Rosa Avenue all day in the hot heat y todo, okay? I'm talking about, you know, Borotiguera, okay? Santa Rosa Avenue is a long avenue. So this was basically, you know, like if you were looking for a date, y nadie te pela, y quieres ir con una cariñosa, aquí, this is where you would come to, is Santa Rosa Avenue, all right? They used to have this place called Everybody's Talking. Now, you only know this stuff if you're really old like me, okay? A lot of you guys that live in Santa Rosa, you don't know all this shit. But anyways, this used to be a dirt road. And yeah, there was working women on the sides, if you know what a working woman is, okay? And then there would, and había pues cariñosas aquí, back in those days. And it's an old joke, you know, if you didn't know Santa Rosa, people wouldn't. Anyways, back, it wasn't paved at all. Right now it's all pretty. Look at, you got shopping centers left and right, bien chingón. Pero back in those days it was all gravel. Hacía un polvaderón. In summertime, there was a shitload of dust and shit, because there was, you know, cars going up and down and shit. And then when it was raining, estaba bien culero, because you could get stuck and shit, you know what I mean? So that place, everybody's talking, was right across, not like right across the street from where I lived, but we lived at like maybe, you know, a few thousand feet from there, okay? So when I was a kid, it was, you know, like when you were a teenager and you wanted to see naked women, you could run in there and take a quick pic, según, but they always had bouncers there, no little kids allowed or whatever, you know, it's a bar. And then, you know what, everybody's talking was a titty bar. Okay, so it's the, you know, you could get a lap dance, all that stuff here in Santa Rosa. All right. So, anyways, I used to go there when I was a kid, because the people that I was with would go inside and they would just leave me out there. All right, in the car, and which was fine. In those days, there was no problems with that. You know, I'm 53 years old right now. Okay, I'm gonna take you through the Petaluma Hill Road now. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna go this way. Watch, check it out. This is where Costco and all that is at. Okay, when I was a kid, I'm gonna show you where I used to live. When I was a kid, all this shit was fields. Still, there was nothing here. Okay, so Costco and all that stuff, it was just a bunch of fields and shit. So, anyways, that everybody's talking place that I'm telling you about. That place one time, there was a lot of paisas, okay? Llegaron un chingo de mexicanos. And that what it was is that bar everybody's talking was a biker bar. All right? For old bikers, you probably know this shit, right? So everybody's talking was a biker bar. One day, a shitload of paisas andaban allí, andaban unos paisas, pues, unos mexicanos, como nosotros. And somehow, these people se pelearon. They got in a fight. They got in a fight with the bikers. And the mexicanos se pelearon, se agarraron a puros putazos, ¿no? Un desmadre, okay? Hicieron un pinche desmadre. So yeah, the bikers les ganaron a los mexicanos, right? The bikers, they beat up the mexicanos. Somehow they won, right? But los mexicanos no se quedaron contentos. What the mexicanos did, they went and they fucking fucked up their motorcycles, dude. Con una troca, era una van. It was a van. The paisas, they left bien emputados. We all beat up, I guess. And they fucking fucked up some of their bikes and shit right there. And that happened when I was a kid still. I was probably like, I don't know, like 14 or 15. Something like that. You still on the road, Theo? Yeah, check it out. I'm taking you cruising homes. This is Petaluma Hill Road. All this was all fields. This is called Kiwanis Springs. All this stuff here, there's springs up on these little mountains. And they call it Kiwanis Springs. That's how you have like this creek right here. See that creek on the side? So anyways, I used to live on the street right here. Okay, check this out, you guys. This is a true story. This curb right here, see that vehicle in front of me? Right there. See how it turns? My house is on the left-hand side right there. See that tree? I can't show you, but anyways, my house is right across the street. All this, there's a church right. Still, my house is right here on the other side of the street. I can't show you because I'm driving, but I mean, anyways, you get the point. So anyways, when I was a little kid, this happened when I was in kindergarten, okay? I went to kindergarten, okay? She says that somehow between in front of the yard. We saw it, you know, it's a big thing when you're a little kid. Okay, I'm gonna take you to the fair now. The fair's going on right now. I'm gonna take you through the fairgrounds. How's that? Okay, so the fairgrounds is this way. This is the back roads. This is South Park. They call this area South Park. So anyways, what was I telling you? Fuck, I forgot. I tell you? Fuck, I forgot. I forgot. South Park right here. This is the fairgrounds. They have fairgrounds right in front of us. They have the fairgrounds. They have fairgrounds right in front of us. They have the horse area. People bring livestock, like cows, chicken, all kinds of. So this is the area where they stage all that for the fair. I'm gonna take you through there, okay? And I'm gonna take you all the way around so you guys can see the main entrance and all that. Because right now the fair is going on, so there should be a shitload of people right now. So anyway, speaking about the fair, my brother Leo and my older brother Martin says we lived right down the street. We lived right down the street. We used to go to the fair as much as possible when we were little kids, okay? And we used to sneak into the fair. See these fences? And brother Martin, we used to jump the fences here. All right, so I grew up here. This is all stuff that I know about. And when we were young, one of our uncles, my uncles, ate free passes and stuff for the whole family when they were coming up to Cannon Valley. Are you enjoying the road? Are you enjoying the road? My cruise with you or not? Okay, so this is the staging area. Okay, look, see, I don't know, let me turn it a bit so you guys can see. So all the rides are over there. See them? And it's what time is it right now? It's already 11. Holy crap! It's not even going on. Everything's turned off. What's really going on here? It's too early, I guess, or is it closed, or what's going on here? You love the tour? Okay, cool. Okay, so I guess it's too early for the fair. They're just setting up right now. I thought it was gonna be a lot of people, but I guess they're not open yet. But there's, oh yeah, but they're setting up. Anyways, you guys, when we were kids, we would come to the fairs all the time with my older brothers, and we used to get in there. We used to sneak in there, because we were kids. We had no money. We still had quarters and a few dollars and stuff. And okay, I'm gonna go through the back ways, like I said, so I can show you the scenic route. Okay, I'm not gonna jump on the freeway. I'm gonna take you through the scenic route. Let's go. So I remember I used to watch my older brothers play those games, and one of their favorite games was the ones with the horses. The horse races. My brother Leo and my brother Martin, they were always trying to win the biggest horse. I don't know if you guys ever seen that game, but you play this game, and you sit on a stool. There's a screen, glass in front of you, and you pull this stick, and it has a spring on it. So when you let go of it, it hits a ball, and the ball goes up, and it'll land on a number. It'll land on a number or 0. Okay, so that ball, okay, is to count. And the game you're playing is it's a horse race. Okay, it's a horse race because they're in Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa is very famous for horse racing. They have a big track and all that. Okay, they're not fucking around. So, anyways, it's also Sonoma County. It's an agricultural county, so there's a lot of horses, there's a lot of cows, all kinds of sheep and goats, and we have our own zoos here. So, anyways, we would play that. I would watch my brother play that game. The horses. Every time the ball goes into number 5, there's horses lined up. You get a horse, okay? There's a lineup of horses in front of you, And every time the horse goes forward, it goes up and it looks like it's moving, okay? And there's a start and there's a finish all the way. So every time you pull that stick, the ball's gonna go up into a certain number, okay? And everybody, there's different people you're racing against, okay? You're racing against other people that go to the fair, just like you. And so the way it works is you pay your fee pay your fee to play that game, okay? And then from there, other people are competing. So whoever wins that race of all the little horses going up and down and moving, like if you hit a number 5, the little horse will go 5 paces and it goes up and down. And you can see the little horse going 5 paces. Yeah. And then if you hit it into the 1, it'll just go 1. But it looks pretty cool. So people keep going and going and going, and it hits different numbers because the ball keeps coming back. So the horse keeps going forward, or sometimes you shoot it, but it lands in 0, so you don't get anything. So it's frustrating. And I thought that's the excitement, So anyways, we were kids. In that game, I think it was like a quarter to play every time, okay? So there was a lot of people playing. And so it was really hard to win. And my brother Martin and my brother Leo, I remember they used to spend all their money to get the best horse, because they went by trophies. The horses were the trophies. The first time you won, you would get a little, if you won, you would get the little horsey, the little plastic horsey, all right? And that was pretty cool for a little kid. You got your little horse. That was pretty cool. You played you played a game and you won, against all these people. It's pretty exciting. The fair, there's a lot of commotion and excitement and yelling and screaming. A lot of people having a lot of fun, so it makes it exciting. And I remember that as a little kid, my brothers, both of them, spend all their little money on that game. All right. And I was a little kid, so I had to play a few times myself too. But I know I had my little horse and todo. But anyways, my point is that my brothers, Martin and Eligio, they both won a lot, but lost a lot of money getting the horses. And my brother Leo, he actually got the grand prize horse, the best horse, the most points, okay, that you get on there. And it took him a long time and a lot of money. But my brother Leo's the only person that I've seen that has ever gotten the biggest trophy there, the biggest horse. Oh, it's a special horse you get and all that. Because every time you win, you transfer your old horse for your new one. You upgrade it. You know what I mean? So when you keep winning, you got to win though. So it's really hard. And I remember those two, my brother and my both brothers playing that game at the fair. That was their favorite game. And my brother Leo's the only one that I ever saw that actually. My brother Martin got pretty much up there too. But he gave up on it, and stuff. And this was like an everyday thing. I'm not talking about in one day. No. The fair lasts like 2 weeks here, right? So, we were little kids, so we would go every day. And in those days, our parents never said, hey, kids, come in, it's supper time, and la chingada. No, that's all. Both of our parents were always busy, trying to work, piece of shit. So, my point is that in those days, there was more animal action y todo in the Sonoma County Fair. Nowadays, it's more, I don't know, it's kind of like, how do you say it? It's not the same anymore. They used to have all kinds of events and stuff at the fair that they don't have anymore. Okay, and I know, because I've been to the Sonoma County Fair for since I was a little boy. And right now, the fair's going on, everybody's going to the fair, blah, 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 blah. To me, that's not entertainment anymore. Last time I went, it was great though, because I did lives with the kids and all that there at the Sonoma County Fair. But, if I was to go to the fair by myself, I would not do that. Last time I was there, people were acting weird because I was filming their kids with our kids. And what the fuck? But that's understandable too, though, at the same time. So I'm not, But anyways, so I don't feel comfortable doing that, going there by myself and shit. And besides, it's a waste of money. And besides, I gotta go to work. But I know just about everything, and you can want to know about Sonoma County. Okay, not just Santa Rosa, also Sonoma County, because I work everywhere. Marin County. It's a lot of fun. I might be doing a job in this other place, Watts. I think it's Watts or something. Alright, so let's keep going. Everything's expensive at the fair. Yeah, overpriced for sure. Okay, so check it out. We're towards Sacramento. Highway 12. It'll take you through Sonoma County, Napa County, and then all the way to the coast. All right. So that's the way the road system works around here. Because like last time, I was kind of like, I was in Albuquerque, Arizona, all that over there. Hey, it's nice and all, but it's hella hot. And I don't know, but there's not as much vegetation as there is in like Sonoma County. Okay, Sonoma County, you see all kinds of vegetation. Yeah, in Albuquerque también and all that. But a lot of it is stuff that, like around your house, you can plant anything you want. But here, I'm talking about, just the way the natural stuff is. There's a lot of vegetation, trees and all kinds of shit, redwoods. And in New Mexico, I didn't see houses that had grass. Okay, sod with sprinklers and all that. No, dude, like 99.999% of all the houses that I saw in New Mexico, they all have rock or some kind of stuff that doesn't need any kind of water. All right, and I mean, there's ranchos y todo. Yeah, they have water y todo. Pero I'm just talking about people do not, like around here, anywhere you look. See, like this building right here, it's got all kinds of little natural shit. They use a lot of water. In Albuquerque, I didn't see much of that. See, I got muted earlier. Were you talking shit? What freeway takes you to San Jose? Okay, you can go this. I can go this way, but from Santa Rosa, you want to take Highway 101, and then you go towards either through Richmond, San Rafael, or you can go through San Francisco and all that, but you can get to San Jose in that direction. But if you keep following this highway from here, you just keep following Highway 12, Highway 12, Highway 12, because it changes from different stuff, but you pay attention to the highway sign, it takes you all the way, and then you can go towards San Jose from here also. Desert landscape houses in the southwest. Yeah, man, that was a trip to me. Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Hi. Oh no, Santa Rosa, California. This is California, man. I did go to. I didn't go to the. I was there in the Santa Rosa one. I took a video of the freeway there. I mean, I wasn't in the city, but I was right there in the Albuquerque area. They'll never take shit wet. Repeat my question in your mouths. Mute me. Well, I don't know, man. Anyways, you're here now, so don't worry about it. Okay, so we're almost there. Let's go on this side. Okay, you guys see what I'm talking about? Like the hills here and all that. They have this beautiful mountain though, right there in Albuquerque. It's called Sandia Peaks. Está bien chingón. It's a one-of-a-kind mountain for sure. The shape and the way it looks and all that. Está chingón. There's a lot of activities up there also, pero anyways. Música maestro. Where am I going? I'm taking you to work. I already took you guys to the hardware store, to Friedman Brothers. You see how easy that was to load the material instead of doing it the hard way? Because people see me at Home Depot all the time, okay? I only go to Home Depot when it's little stuff and shit like that. But when it's heavy concrete, varilla, lumber for framing or whatever we're doing, I always go to places like Friedman Brothers because you can go right up to it with your truck and you load straight onto your truck. Just with these, I guess, moving material around and all that crap, it's worth it. And Friedman Brothers is the same price as Home Depot, and better quality. Okay, they have better lumber. Está más derechito los barrotes, varillas, more easier to load up. At Home Depot, usually they have the bundles all open and all weird and shit. Todas bien chuecas las varillas. Pero in like places like Freeman Brothers, everything's better. It's the same price. Está cuesta igual. Alright, people, so let's keep going. Okay, so on this, like right here, I'm gonna go on this other direction. Watch. I'm gonna explain something to you. Okay, check it out. If you keep going on forward on Highway 12 that way, that takes you to Sonoma. You're gonna be winding up Sonoma, or El Verano. There's another little town called Santa Elena. On the way, you go through. También you go through Los Gilligos, the old juvenile hall. I don't know if anybody knows Los Gilligos, but that's the juvenile hall. Y también, let's see what else. You go through Oakmont. Okay, that's an old community for old people. Only old people live there. Older couples. It's an elderly community. I do work there sometimes throughout the years. And let's see what else. Glen Ellen. You go through Glen Ellen and all that. Okay, and you can keep going to Napa and all that. And you can either go south towards the Bay Area, which is Benicia, Oakland, and all that. Or you can go to the left, which is going to be like Sacramento, Dixon, and all that. And then if you go this way, I'm going on this direction here. This is Calistoga Road. Now, if you follow this road, all the, it's going to keep going and going and going and going. If you keep following it, and more mountains, it is beautiful. Está bien chingón. You go through rivers, waterfalls, all kinds of redwood trees. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? It's California. So that's what I'm talking about, none of that. When I was going through Arizona, I did see a lot of pines. I saw a lot of pine trees and all that. Pero, compared to California is more humidity, so there's more wild shit, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, maybe because I was raised here, but me gusta más aquí. You want to go? Yeah, so anyways, I know basically driving all the way to she's strolling with the dog, her child. Okay, so I didn't see none of that in Albuquerque, New Mexico, areas like that. People are never outside their homes. I don't know what it is, but I didn't see people hanging outside their homes at all. Because I think it's because of the heat. It was super hot. So here, look, like that guy right there, he's washing his car and shit. This other guy's doing that over there. And there's another older gentleman over there, walking his dog. And you see that here in California, in Santa Rosa. Over there in those other states, I didn't see none of that because I think it's because of the heat. Okay, so I'm just telling you, I see the differences between New Mexico, Albuquerque, and here. In Albuquerque, I don't see that, to be honest with you guys. The day I was there, believe it, a crazy lady in a white car and I was live and I was walking, and that's what I was talking about. I was the only person on the road, okay? And I was not even on the road. I went onto the sidewalk, and then I went into the gas station. It was a gas station, and I was in that gas station, walking in, a gas station close to the pumps. And this lady, she's all beep, beep, beep. I'm like, and I hear this, I'm like, holy shit. I turn around, this lady like, whoa, shit, like that. You know what I mean? I almost got run over. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Shit. Okay. And so I was walking through Albuquerque, And that's why I was talking about there, because people were watching me there from Albuquerque. I'm like, the only thing I see is that I don't really see people out here. Because I walked from one shopping center I was going in another different directions, a few blocks. And I was everywhere that I went to Albuquerque, you don't see people outside. Okay, it's usually from their car straight inside the store, or stuff like that. And here in Santa Rosa, anywhere you go, you see a shitload of people walking around like nothing. Like right now, you see all those people that we saw on the way here, walking their dogs, taking their little baby on a stroll. So to me, that's a big difference. I want to with you as Mary. You want to go with me as shotgun, baby? For real? Let's go. Don't worry, no panties needed. All right? All right. Okay, where can I go pick you up? Sarita! Hey, baby. Are you shaking him? Shake him, but don't break him. Please, Sarita. All right. Okay, you guys want to go work with me, or want me to leave you in the truck, or what's going on here? All these phones were basically dead, though. Fuck. Valiendo riata. Let's go work. What about if I get all these fucking haters telling me, get back to work? You know what I mean? As soon as the people see me working, they're like, you're not doing nothing. Are you on lunch break? No, Sarita, just got to work. We had to go pick up some material that we needed. And so that's why I'm here a little bit late, because we were doing some other stuff. Dio, are you hired? No, Raul, we're not. We don't hire people. We do the work ourselves. You know what? Back in the days, I kid you not, man. Back in the days, I would have like 15, 20 guys doing different jobs and shit sometimes. But I kind of like this better being by myself sometimes. Sometimes I get somebody to. I would just need somebody to help me make mortar or stuff like that. So like right now I'm helping my brother. We're doing this project here in Santa Rosa. So sometimes chill jobs like this are way better than having to babysit a bunch of men, man. I've been there and I've done that, Holmes. You'll pitch in for gas. To go where, Chris? What kind of work do you do, Theo? You haven't seen me working? I do masonry work. I build pizza ovens and outside kitchens and shit, or I do pavers or retaining walls or driveways, whatever you want. Anything masonry related. I do bathroom remodels and kitchen remodels also. I do fine work like marble and granite, and I fabricate, everything on the job site. I have over 30 years doing the work that I do now. So, that's why it's called Reynoso's Stoneworks, because I do the works. To take Maria to drive. All right, well, let me see. Maria, where do you live? I'll go get you right now. Okay, Theo's got game. Every day, Holmes, and every night. Did you answer me about being shotgun? Yes, I told you. I'm on my way to pick you up. Look, I already got people. Gonna pitch in for the gas to go pick you up, baby. All right, who's down to give me some gas money right now to go and pick up Maria here? For me to take her cruising. I'll take her cruising to Calistoga, hasta donde se baje los cagados. Well, let's not go too far, though. I mean, what's that when guys tell the ladies, the girls, that tell them, put out or get out? Don't worry, I'm not gonna be like those fools, okay? So I'm gonna be a nice guy about it. You live in Texas? I'm on my way. All right, boys, man up, volunteer, give me some gas money, and I'll drive all the way to Texas right now. I give a fuck. Sí voy, pero me tienen que dar palgas los que me estén mirando. You will go? Ahorita, boys, come on. That's a challenge to me. If you guys give me gas money, I'll drive all the way there right now. No me importa, I'll go. Even if I have to walk, fuck it. Huh? So what's up? No? Look, Maria, I tried. Mary, right? Mary, Mary Yanis? Mary Yanis? Is that how it said? Mary Yanis? How much do we give you for gas? Well, look, from here to Texas, from California to Texas, it's gonna be about a few $100. Okay, un vato quiere que me ponga a trabajar. Yo, boy. Pow! Don't interrupt the man when he's talking to a lady, vato. Te voy a mandar a la riata por baboso. Pow! See you never, sucker. Hasta nunca, viejo baboso. Pow! Oh, I'm so sorry, Mary. We were very rudely interrupted. There's my handsome guy. Hey, Rachel, how you doing, baby? Anyways, I'm right here. Just got to the job site. We're gonna get to work. Okay, so check it out, you guys. I'm gonna remind you about something. All right, this is very important. Okay, very important. Dice, I got 100. Okay, dice Pienda. Okay, he's got 100. Okay, mira, if I could raise, let me see, from here to Texas, if I could raise like $2,000, I'll leave right now. I'm so handsome. Thank you, Mary. See, she says I'm handsome. Come on, people. Okay, I called off from work. Let's hang out. I called. Oh, you called off. You called off work. You want to hang out with me for real? Oh shit! Now I got 2 girls that want to hang out. Aquí caben 2 en mi troca. Al rato voy a traer la trocada llena de puras mujeres bonitas. All right. Okay, so let's keep going. Don't worry about what I do. Okay? All right. So anyway, so how much? We got $100. Hola, Sara, ¿cómo le va? Tío. Let's go fishing. Hey, you know what? I do have my fishing pole too. You want to see it? Watch. I'll show you. Come on, let's go. I could take Mary here fishing. But first, before I leave, check it out. So this is what I do. This is the first thing I do before I start working. Right now, I'm going to be doing all kinds of digging. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff, okay? So it's going to be really hot. Right now, it's already hella hot already. And I need to stay... I drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. I drink a lot of water every day, every day. That's what I do best. You know what I mean? It's like I'm like a fish. So what I do is to stay going. I use a stick of heel. I put my stick of heel right here in my water. Okay, and for this amount of water, I put 2 of them, so that way when I'm working and I start sweating, you know what I mean, start getting thirsty, I rehydrate with my stick of heel. Because that's what I do best. All right, so check it out. There, see? So that's what I do. I'm going to put 2 of these in my smart water. So now, not only does it make my water taste better, it makes my water smarter. See? Safety first. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. You can get your stick of heel right here in the TikTok shop. Okay. Que si yo soy delincuente, tú vas a ser muy perfecto. ¡Pau, viejo baboso! All right, let's go. Come on, people. Stop fucking around. Lunchtime, deal? No, it's not lunchtime yet. I guess kick ass. I already ate. So I'm gonna bring my water with me, and we're gonna start to work. I'm gonna put you people over there, and I want you to be yelling and screaming and complaining and all kinds of shit. Don't be doing that crap, boys. All right, so pay attention. You got this deal. Knock the day out. We got this. We're gonna knock the day out. TKO. Yeah. Sure. Okay, yo, wait. I'm coming. Okay, this phone might die any minute, so if it does, sorry, thank you, and bye-bye. Get it? Sorry, thank you, and bye-bye. See, that's what I tell people when the people are trying to bug me and shit. I'm sorry. I tell them sorry, thank you, and bye-bye. That basically, you're telling somebody that I don't want to hear what the heck you're talking about. Please go away. Tío Gambino. ¿Qué es eso, primo?
Dígale.
Well, I guess it's lunchtime. We got some chicken here. Hey, ¿dónde es, buddy?
Safeway.
All right, we got some Safeway chicken. All right, check us out. Mmm. It's nice and warm, right out of the oven. Yeah, so I'm having that, and of course I'm always drinking it with my Second Hill. Of course. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to have my lunch here, my chicken, and I'm gonna be able to wash it down with some water and my Second Hill. Where's the hot sauce? We don't got hot sauce today. Do we have a hot sauce here? No, though.
Ahí está.
See?
Allá por el árbol.
Oh shit, there's one over there by that tree. Let me go get it.
All the tools in the truck. All the tools in the truck. Our tools no vas a agarrar el patrón de ahí. Our tools are in the truck. Even including the river bender. Si quieres, súbelo allá arriba, amárralo con alambre, acá para the racks. On the techo, you know, on the roof that goes that way, in that section, ahí cabe bien. You guys want some? Échale pues. Vale, gracias.
Aquí está bien. Check it out, you guys. I got some tapatio. Do you guys know what tapatio is? Does anybody know what this is? I bet how many people don't know what it is? I know a lot of you know what it is, but how many of you do not know what it is? I always got my Second Hill to have with my lunch.
Whatever tools that we like tools in the truck, whatever tools we need, we just go get it one tool at a time. Yeah. And if you put also all the garbage, get it away from that side of the property.
You didn't like what?
Whatever you don't put in the truck.
Oh, tapatio? You don't like tapatio? For real?
Well, even
It's not medicine. Hey, the shed guy. Hey, what's up, man? Medicine, okay. No, it's not medicine. Are you trying to be funny? Or do you know what it is? You know what it is, but tú eres mexicano. Which reminds me, look, check this out. I'll the shed guy. Tú que eres mexicano. Okay, I'm going to ask this guy this question. Right? A lot of people always ask me all kinds of Mexicano things. Like, you know, they want to know how Mexican I really am. All right? Do you mind if I ask you a question, Mr. Shed? Mr. Shed guy, do you mind if I ask you a question from one Mexican to another? Dale? All right, dale means, that means go ahead. All right, here's my question to you. Do you know which Mexican salsa, sauce, whatever you want to call it, Do you know which one was the one that when it changed this formula, it sucked? Okay, this salsa, this hot sauce, when I was a little boy, I'm not gonna tell you what the name of it is. I want him to answer. Let's see how Mexicano he is. And I'm not, that's not to cap, but I'm just saying. If you know, if you know what it is, if you know what it is, then you're a real Mexican. A lot of people don't even know what it is.
Mechanics who've been rubbing around car parts. It's probably these black stains. Look at water and oil don't mix.
This Tapatío probably gonna taste different new. No. Ask today something, tío. I did. I asked you right now. ¿Cuál es la salsa? ¿Cuál es la salsa mexicana? Okay. Que cuando cambió la fórmula perdió el sac. Ya no sirvió. Como la coca. Coke did that way back then. They changed the formula and they said the new Coke is gonna be great y que la chingada. And nobody liked it. I didn't like it. When they changed the formula in Coca-Cola, I didn't like it at all. So there's this hot sauce también que cuando cambió la fórmula ya no sirvió. Es una salsa mexicana. A ver, ustedes que son mexicanos, a ver quién sabe cuál es. Mi hermano, él sí sabe. Tapatío no es Tapatío. Valentina no, tampoco. San Luis no.
Waste my time and waste company time doing these videos on explaining to people what
A ver,
the piping, yeah. Trying to use
salsa
that part.
botanera no, tampoco.
Not because I don't know
Yucateca
how.
tampoco. Tabasco no.
Really because me and you can do
Chulala no.
everything else but that.
Ichuichilo no. Yucateca menos no. Cholula no. No saben, ¿verdad que no? Tell me when you guys give up. Soacha no, tampoco. Yucateco no. Tabasco no. No saben. No saben, no, pues no. Barbecue sauce, no. No les digas. Mi hermano él sí sabe. Jalapeño no. Guatemala no. I give up. Send love to you, so much love. Thank you. Valentina no es Valentina de la Taco Bell. Ok, Javier, tienes razón, pero no es esa. Ok, sí, pues, también Taco Bell según es Mexican, pero eso, no, yo estoy hablando de salsa mexicana, de lo más mexicano que se puede. El yucateco no. Fried chicken with tapateo. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I'm having. See, fried chicken and con un ching with tapateo like this. This is my lunch. That's my lunch for today. So no saben ustedes, no saben. No salsa amor, no tamazula, no. Stop blocking people for. No saben. You guys give up. A ver, el Instagram con tu. Ay, joven. Muy malas de bla bla bla. Salsa que. Ok, ¿quieren que les diga? Pues, ¿quieren que les diga? You guys want me to tell you? You give up. No, you don't want me to tell you. Okay, so I won't tell you then. I won't tell you. Yes, sí. Ok, y cuando les diga la respuesta, quiero que me digan que yo sí soy mexicano más que ustedes. Porque nadie le ha atinado. ¿Sí o no? Porque mira, cuando yo les diga y les explique, ustedes van a mirar que yo tengo razón. Okay, you guys are gonna see when I tell you and I explain to you why, you're gonna see that I'm right. Sí, a huevo que sí, órale va. So,
Esta salsa casi te apuesto que ya ni se la... Ya, mira, y le voy a preguntar a mi hermano aquí porque, bueno, ya se fue. Pero esta salsa que les digo, ya casi, toda la venden creo, pero ya casi nadie la compra por esa misma razón, porque cambiaron de fórmula y valió riata. So anyways, la salsa se llama salsa del búfalo. Para ustedes, ok, ya la han probado la salsa del búfalo, ok. Y quiero que sepas que la salsa del búfalo original estaba bien buenísima, 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 ok. Y luego yo me acuerdo porque comíamos con galletitas, comíamos con bolillo o lo que fuera. Y y estaba bien buenísima, ok. That was our favorite salsa. The reason I know this, mira, y Dios que me está oyendo. Nosotros cuando estábamos chiquillos, mi papá nos llevaba a la tienda la única tienda que había aquí de mexicanos, se llamaba la Cocos. So, what happens is, my dad nos compraba una botellita de salsa, en vez de para todos, ok, para todos, uno de estos, del búfalo. Y nos lo cabíamos con crackers, con los salted crackers, we would eat it, we would put them on that. Cuando no teníamos crackers, así no era, ok. Así no, se come esa salsita, así no, se le echa en la mano, así. Mira, un little bit, está bien buena, yummy, right? And, you know, yo como un chingo de tapatío y de todas las salsas que hay, yo las pruebo a todas. Pero en mi opinión mía, y de todo el mundo también, en esos años la salsa del búfalo, buenísimas, I'm talking de lo mejor. Y decidieron cambiar la fórmula, they changed the formula, and it tasted terrible. They stopped making the original formula for years. As soon as they changed the formula, we stopped buying it, porque ya no nos gustaba. Ok, so la salsa del búfalo era la mejor salsa. Todo México comía así, hasta solita la botella. Yo me acuerdo con, you know that little air it does. Ok, so la salsa del búfalo era de la mejor. Era la mejor. Y esa fue la que la cagó cuando cambió la fórmula. A ver, ustedes que son mexicanos, ¿sí es cierto eso o no? Ok, aquí tenemos un baboso. Se llama Alex Barrera. ¿Sabes qué? Tú, Barrera, se me hace que tú eres un viejo de esos envidiosos, ¿no? Como hace como que estás medio guango del fundillo. ¿Sabes? Yo sé por qué es. Porque como acabas de salir de los carreros de los burros, te traían acorralado, güey. So yo te voy a mandar a la riata también a ti por baboso. ¡Pau! Viejo baboso, no te rompa, viejo puñal. Hasta nunca, viejo baboso. ¡Pau! Sucker. Ya está. Sorry, everybody. Ok, ¿qué dice? Tostadas de güeritos. No, es pollo. Es pollo, es chicken. Ok, ya no sabe igual, tenía razón, ya ver. I just want to keep watching you. Really? Thank you, Mary. Okay, you guys, and that's a true story. Dios sabe que eso que les estoy contando es de verdad. Okay, so that's the salsa buffalo. It was so good, you could just put it on your palm all day. Me and my brothers and my sister. Ok, nosotros somos mexicanos de allí, de ranchitos, no crees que somos... La gente ahorita estaba un baboso diciéndome que si yo soy tan mexicano, que para qué chingados me pongo el casco, bla, 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 bla. ¡Pau! No interrumpa, viejo baboso. You know what I mean? Mire, tío, yo no reconozco porque tal vez estaba morro. Ok, pues nunca la probaste entonces, ¿verdad que no? Nunca la probaste porque estabas morro. Okay, good afternoon, Uncle. Hi, Rich. I'm back and told you every time I join, he's not working. This is like 4 times. Why the fuck do you keep coming back? Viejo baboso. Pow! Remember, every time you see me live, I'm working because I'm the Azteca Health Man. See? Telling you to get your Azteca Heal, reminding you every time to use it so you can be strong. You know, mentally strong, physically strong, energized, working great, you should get your stick a heel on the TikTok shop. Okay? All right, see, I just did my job again. Thank you for reminding me. Y hasta nunca, viejo baboso. Pow! See you never, sucker. There, sorry, people. Okay. True, I love it. It came in green bottles in salsa del búfalo. Yeah, and it had a little buffalo on the right in the front. Hola, tío, pero usted nunca nació aquí. No, no, mamacita, yo nací ahí en Michoacán. Ahí en un pueblito que se llama Puruándiro. Pero yo vivía en Janamuato. Nací en el hospital de Puruándiro. Era un hospital, pues, allí correntillo, pero pues sí le decían que era hospital. Pero yo vivíamos en Janamuato, Michoacán. Entonces de rancho y todo. Nosotros teníamos vacas, yo cuidaba vacas. Era un niño todavía, pero me acuerdo que cuidábamos vacas en el cerro y todo eso. Y no, pues mucha gente piensa que porque traigo este gorro estoy bien americano también. Babosos. Por eso pongan atención más, okay, everybody? Okay, so anyways. Are you eating French? Yes, French chicken, fried chicken. Dice, habla perfecto el inglés like chicano. Oh, gracias. You make my day. You're funny spirit. Really? Me? For real? Well, thank you, Mama. Mama, God bless. God bless you, Mama. God, please bless Mama. Bless. Thank you, baby. Anyways, I'm gonna eat one more piece of chicken and then I'm gonna get to work. That's good. Okay, you guys want me to tell you a story real quick before I get back to work or no? My husband is from Uriamba, Michoacán. Oh, cool. ¿En qué trabaja? Yo soy el contratista del albañil. ¿Ok? ¿Sí? Ok, les voy a contar. Bueno, ya se me olvidó lo que les iba a contar. Fuck, man, I forgot what it was. So good. I forgot. You said a piece of chicken, not the whole animal. Right now, right? It's pretty big. Patient, sorry. No, I was thinking of a story I was going to tell you, but I'm forgetting. Let me see. Where was it? Shit, man. All right. I remember now. I remember. It's crispy, Lalo. I remember what I was going to tell you. Okay. You know how people are always asking me why I wear my hard hat all the time, okay? That's one thing. And other people ask me why it's got an American flag if I'm a Mexican. Other times people are telling me that, why are you wearing it if you're not working? All this negativity shit, right? Right. So, most of the time, yo resulto ser más mexicano que un chingo de babosos aquí que piensan que esto que el otro. All right? Because, see, nosotros cuando estábamos chiquillos todos alcanzamos a andar areando con un arao y güeyes y todo. Ok, yo cuando estaba chiquillo, agarrando los güeyes para que les pusieran el yugo y todo eso, yo conozco de todo eso. Y aquí tengo la prueba to prove it to all you people, okay? When I was a little kid, my job was to get the güeyes so they can put them, a güey means an ox, so they can get the güeyes to where les iban a poner un yugo. Un yugo is a piece of wood that they put on the oxen. They tie the wood in between both animals y les ponen bandas de cuero al yugo. Y luego se le pone el barzón, ¿ok? Ustedes, un chingo de ustedes, vatos, no saben ni qué es un barzón and stuff like that, ¿ok? So anyways, Nosotros, yo y mi hermano Eligio, entre yo y él, todavía podíamos guiar una yunta de güeyes, okay? I used to hold the jarocha, and my brother would grab the plow con las dos manos y apenas podíamos darle vuelta y todo. Another thing is that, see, a lot of the times I use my hard hat to get people's attention. Because a lot of people, they're passing through right now, okay? They're passing through, boom, 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 boom. And some people look at it like, what's that hard hat? What is that? I mean, different people. Some people will think, oh, wow, look, this Mexican's wearing an American hard hat. Let me see what he's doing. Other people van pasando, boom, boom. Ay, ¿quién es este güey que trae ese paisa que trae ese casco hediondo de América? Pero, it catches people's attention. And once I got you, and sometimes those people will pass by once, and then they'll recognize me again, and then pretty soon they're watching my show. Okay, so this gets a lot of attention. And then once I got your attention, see, I tell you, and I remind you to get your Azteca heel right here in the TikTok shop, so that